you a prospective student and want to know more about Nottingham? I'm going to tell you 50 plus things to do and see in Nottingham, and we are starting right now. What's up guys, my name's Gaia and welcome back to another video. If this is your first time here and you want to know more about life in Nottingham and other university related things, start now by subscribing and clicking the bell button so you don't miss anything. Recently I've noticed my What Studying at Nottingham Trent University video has literally exploded in views within the last 3 weeks, and I've been inundated with feedback saying it was really helpful. If you haven't watched it, I'll leave a link above. Also, after my recent NTU takeover, my DMs have literally been flooded with so many prospective students asking so many questions, literally some from around the world. Like I've had Japan, Croatia, like Portugal. It's been mad. So if you're one of those students and you want to find out more about what it's like studying in Nottingham, in the upcoming weeks I will be filming loads of content and loads of different videos surrounding these questions, and by the end of it I will have a whole playlist dedicated to like pure Nottingham student content. At the end of the day, I want you guys to feel like you know the city you're about to go live in and the university. If you're a regular subscriber, you'll probably notice that recently I haven't been really consistent, and I'm really sorry for that. I've literally been flooded by university exams and assignments, but within 2 weeks I will be done and I will have my freedom. That will mean I'll have so much more time to post, so that means I'm planning to increase my upload days, so I'll be uploading 2 times a week instead of one day for NTU related stuff and the next day for like non-university but like fun kind of content. You guys should literally see my phone. Like I don't know if you can see that, but like I literally have such like a massive list of just ideas and stuff for the summer, so check that out. So without making this intro too long, today I will be giving you over 50 plus places in Nottingham you should check out. I'm not originally from Nottingham, I'm from Birmingham despite my accent. So these are places I think you should check out from the point of view of a non-original Nottingham resident, I guess you could say. Like I've only been in Nottingham for like 2 years and I've got a list on my laptop that I will be referring to. It's going to be quite like a quick fire video today to try and get through all the 50 things, so sorry if like I raced through them quite fast. So if you find this video super helpful, please give this video a massive thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. Okay, so first off, we can't really talk about Nottingham without talking about its heritage. Most of you will probably know that Nottingham is most famous for like Robin Hood and like Sherwood Forest and all that stuff. So first off is Nottingham Castle. Currently it's closed for like renovation and it will be opening I think in 2021. Definitely is a great tourist like site to check out, especially if you're like new to the city. Since I mentioned Robin Hood, number 2 is Robin Hood statue that you can find right next to Nottingham Castle. So even right now when you can't access the castle, you can still access the statues. 3, Woollerton Park. It's got acres and acres of just gorgeous scenery and land. They also have their own like wild deer that like walk around that you can like see and even get really close to. It's open to the public all year round. Also, if you are a avid Batman fan, you will notice that Woollerton Hall was used as Wayne Manor in the Dark Knight series, so cheeky fact. Next you have, I think it's the oldest pub in the UK. It's called Ye Old Trip to Jerusalem and it's actually built into the Nottingham Caves. I've not been yet, but it's really small. I feel like such a bad student. I've actually not been to most of these things. I'm not a really great example, I guess. Since I mentioned the pub is built into a cave, you can also go visit the rest of the caves that Nottingham has to offer, and there's a whole City of Caves tour that you can go and like check. They've got like ghost tours as well. As of 2018, more than 800 caves in the city have been discovered, and recently over I think 200 have only just been discovered. Next, one of the main landmarks that Nottingham has to offer is Old Market Square, slap bang right in the middle of Nottingham, and they have several events on throughout the year such as the Christmas market and the beach in summer, where they basically fill the entire square with sand. Nottingham is the furthest city away from any beach in like the UK, so it offers families that chance to enjoy the beach and sand, you know, if they don't have the chance to actually go to an actual beach themselves. Like I said, the Christmas market, it's open for like I think from like throughout November and December. It has so many Christmas stores. They have an ice rink as well. Next you've got the Savoy Cinema, which is like I think it's in Beeston. If you like kind of vintage like old cinema vibes when you want to go see a film, then go check it out. If you don't like that and you want more of like a modern experience, there's also Showcase. Next you have the Forest Recreation Ground. It's like a big park in the city centre. A lot of people go there to jog and like exercise, sit there in the summer. In the first week of October they run an event called Goose Fair, which is a really great event to go to if you are new to Nottingham and you kind of want to get involved with student activities. It's basically a massive like fair, hence the name. It has like loads of like rides and like I think there's like a few little roller coasters, like tiny ones. They have a massive Ferris wheel too. Nearby to the Forest Recreation Ground you have the Arboretum, which is this again nice green space that's right next to Nottingham Trent University, so it's perfect for students in the summer if you want to go sit on the grass and revise. Also, kind of legend has it, I guess, it was used as inspiration for Neverland. Next, if you are more into shopping mall, we have several shopping centres in Nottingham. The main one for students really is the Victoria Centre. It's like a 5-minute walk from Nottingham Trent campus, so it's perfect for like students. It also has a Mackey's, like, so I think that kind of really sells it. Next you have Nottingham's Motorpoint Arena, which is Nottingham's like main arena. Inside the Motorpoint Arena they also host 2 Olympic size ice skating rinks as part of the National Ice Centre, and it's great if you, especially at Christmas, if you want to go and ice skate. Personally I'm a bit like Bambi on ice, but hey ho. Next we're moving on to more the nightlife in Nottingham. One of the main clubs Nottingham is famous for is obviously the iconic Rock City. You must be living under a rock if you've never heard of Rock City. It hosts loads of live music acts and also loads of great student nights, very cheap student nights may I add. It's honestly my favourite night of the week. If you were to check out my Instagram, most of my photos are at Rock City. Next you have Ocean, which is the next kind of iconic student club. It is exclusively for students. It's, you know, run by students for students. If you go to Nottingham Trent University, you can also, they do Ocean Wednesdays where you can dress up with your societies and your clubs as like a theme and go, and it's just a great night. It's a very messy night. Next you have Prism, again is like another Nottingham club. It's got different rooms, different music, depends on the kind of vibe you want. Next you have Ink, which is again has several rooms, got like a techno house kind of room, like a room that like a lot of people go into if they want to feel like a rave. As you can tell from my lack of knowledge, I don't really go in that room. It is known for its very slippy stairs, so you have to always be careful in Ink. Next you have, if you want more of an indie night, you have the Bodega, which hosts like live acts, but they are mostly known for their Indie Wednesdays. I've been a few times and it's really great, especially if you want like an Oasis versus the 975 night. It's just perfect for that. If you want more of like a rock kind of heavy metal vibe, Bar 11 is a not as well known, I guess you could call it, club that hosts a night called Phlebas. Also, if you like that kind of bar club vibe, the Walrus also hosts a night called Jump Ship, which I go to a lot. It's got a lot of rock music, sometimes like pop punk, and it's really great. It's underneath King Street in Old Market Square, so it's literally hidden out of the way. They also do beer pong and like really great cocktails. Next you have Pom Pom, which is the club for cheesy music and cheesy music really only. If you are a cheese lover, do go to Pom Pom. It is very, again, student, like the demographic is very student. It's perfect for first years. Next you have Beer Colour, which is great for Ocean Wednesdays when you want to go on your bar crawl and get drunk. You can dance on the benches and just have a good time. They also have karaoke nights. Nottingham also has an LGBT plus club called Propaganda, which I've been to a few times. It's honestly amazing. Next, if you want live music, go to Rescue Rooms. Again, they do 2 for 1 on Tuesdays and like free food. Sometimes you get like free donuts. Next to Rescue Rooms you have Stealth, which is more for your house D&B techno vibe. It is known for being a bit more kind of druggy, but it's still a good night. I've been to Stealth a few times. So moving on from clubs, you have the Royal Concert Hall and the Theatre Royal, which are like next to each other in the city centre, and they are perfect for like plays and musicals. Next you have Penny Lane, which is a recent bar restaurant that's opened up, and inside it's like a makeshift arcade, which is just, it's really aesthetic, and the cocktails are just really pretty. Problem is it is kind of expensive, so be careful. Next you have Cookie Shake, which is a cafe. During the day they do really artsy milkshakes, and then at night it swaps over to a bar. They sell like 50 different flavoured shots, so you could get like a Malteser flavoured shot, or like a Nutella flavoured shot, or like sour apple for example. And I'm pretty sure they do a deal where it's like 5 shots and a VK for like £5 or like £4. It's just really great for a student night out, again, if you want like, you know, part of the bar crawl. Next you have Slug and Lettuce, which is again a really great bar. Next you have the Boilermaker, which is a very subtle, out of the way bar. It's hidden as a boiler room, like just a normal shop. When you go downstairs it has like a really nice glamorous bar and like really cool cocktails again. After that you also have Hockley's Art Club, which again is a great bar. It's really aesthetic. After that, you also have Nottingham vintage shops. There's just so many shops hidden away in so many different alleyways and like hidden gems. Popular vintage shop of Nottingham's is Cow. Next you have Neon Wolf, which is a cafe and a tattoo studio in one, and it's known for its really like aesthetic vibe. It's also got, I think it's got like a Dodgems car in there, and like it's just really, really artsy and aesthetic, like I've said. I feel like I'm saying those words a lot in this video, but Nottingham is a really aesthetic place. Next, another aesthetic place is the Pudding Pantry. Again, it's like a restaurant which does just really nice looking food. After that, you have the Kitty Cafe, which I think is quite explanatory. It's a cafe full of kittens and cats, and you pay like £4 to go in, and you can sit there for an hour and so and like play with the cats, and it's really therapeutic to go, especially if you like want to revise or just have like a good time with some friends. Next, you have Wetherspoons. Obviously, Nottingham is full to the brim of Wetherspoons. There is literally a good like different 4 or 5 within the city centre alone, let alone when you get out of the city. If you want to see me attempting to eat in every single Wetherspoons in a day, I'll link a video above. It was very fun and very tiring, very stressful. Next, Nottingham also hosts loads of escape rooms. There's loads of different escape rooms, so you can check them out. There's different like companies. After that, you have the Lost City, which is a mini golf kind of bar combo thing. 2 different mini golf courses, and I've done it a few times and it's really great fun. It's great for a date too. Next, you have laser tag. It's quite self-explanatory, you know, it's laser tag. Next, you have Planet Bounce, which is like a small indoor trampoline, like inflatable kind of area. Great for the kids as well, or even just students if you just sort of want to jump about for an hour. Next, you have Coco Tang, which is a bar which does really nice cocktails again. I'll include some photos of some like really artsy cocktails they do. Next, you have the National Justice Museum. So if that is like more your thing, if you want to learn a bit more about the history of Nottingham and like the courts and stuff, they also have magistrates courts in Nottingham that you can actually go and sit in and like watch the court proceedings take place. Next, you have the Dice Cup, which is it's like a board game cafe where you can go sit in, have a hot chocolate, and you pay to play like such a variety of different board games. Next, you have Highfields Park, which is centred in, I think, Uni of Nottingham's like grounds, and even if you're not a student there, it's still nice to go walk around there. There's so many green spaces in the University of Nottingham, like it's massive. Next, we're almost done. You have Robin Hood Way and Sherwood Forest. Obviously, Nottingham, like I said before, is known for that, the story of Robin Hood, and you can actually go see the real life Sherwood Forest. I'm pretty sure it's not as big as it used to be because of like deforestation. Next, you have Newstead Abbey, which is famous for being the home of Lord Byron, the poet. I think he's actually buried there as well. His tomb's in the chapel, or like the church that's within the abbey. If you like a bit of like literature and like history, go check that out. It's a beautiful heritage site. Next, you have Nottingham Contemporary Art Gallery. So if you're a lover of the arts and you want to go check out some art, I guess you can go check that gallery out. I'm pretty sure it's free as well. Last but not least, you have Donuts. Again, it's quite self-explanatory in the name. If you're a lover of aesthetic big donuts, then Donuts is the place for you. It's quite affordable too. It's situated in Old Market Square, so if you're walking through the city or like in between lectures, you can go and grab a donut. Personally, I just think they're amazing. So there you have it. Those are my 50 plus places you can go visit in Nottingham. Obviously, there's a lot more to visit. Nottingham is known for its like hidden gems, so obviously I can't cover everything in this video, but I tried to give you guys as much of like a realistic idea of the city as I can. And again, this is coming from a point of view of a person that's not from Nottingham, so these are places that I've noticed are like perfect for students and perfect for non-Nottingham residents while I've been living here. I've tried to cover a range of different things, from clubs to eateries to historical sites. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. If you want more videos like this, I'll be doing a lot more content surrounding NTU, like I said, so please check out that. I will hopefully have a playlist. Please put this emoji if you have got to the end. It'll be great to know if you guys have listened to like all 50 plus ideas. I think I'm gonna leave it there really. Thank you guys for watching, and again, I hope this gave you a better idea about what Nottingham has to offer. It's a great city and I have enjoyed living there for the last 2 years. I'll see you guys possibly next week. Stay tuned. If you want more updates on like my uploading schedule, please follow my Instagram. So yeah, thank you for watching guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.